Let's do a quick survey here. How many of the CEOs in the audience have military service? Can we just put hands up? General, can you help me
Happy
get a
Veterans
percentage?
Day. Happy Veterans Month.
So what does that look like to you?
Dozen?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 or so? 11, so maybe 10% of the of the group here. There was a recent study done by the University of Texas. Let me tell you what it said about CEOs who have military background. And for those of you who don't, there'll be age waivers outside later on that you can pick up.
None of them need that.
So this is out of the McComb School of Business. It says firms who they looked at CEOs who had military background and CEOs who didn't. And here what they discovered that the difference is between the two. Firms whose CEOs have a military experience are less likely to be sued in class action lawsuits, restate financial statements. They're less likely to backdate options. They're less likely to engage in earnings management. And they are less likely to use tax havens. Interestingly, they are also more likely to pay more tax. They had a 1% to 2% higher effective tax rate. Now, this academic reached conclusions. I want to hear yours first. Why is that? What is it about the military background that caused that sort of evident behavior in the CEOs?
You're killing me. I mean, you want me to opine about why we're more ethical than they are, and they're out there? Look at them. They can hear us. You know, I don't know. I don't know where the data comes from, and by the way, you know, many of the most ethical, responsible, admirable men and women I've ever met are in sessions like this who do so much for not only their own organizations, but wounded warriors and Gold Star families. And, you know, I don't want to opine about what makes us different or what makes you different. I think it's more useful to us to see where we have common ground. And I think where we should, I think in a sense where we do have common ground is in caring about the future of our country. I mean, that's why you're here, I think, and why you're engaging with civilian, political, and military leaders to figure out what are we going to do? Because, you know, the title here, Leadership in a Dangerous World, that's really true. So I'm going to dodge that one.
So
yeah.
While you're dodging, here's what the academic said.
Here we go.
Further validating our use of military experience as a proxy for the respect for rules, authority, and societal values. Yeah. So they follow the rules.
Mm-hmm. Well, I like to think we follow the rules, but on occasion we don't. And when we don't, we hold people accountable. And, you know, remember I mentioned, though, we probably other than the medical profession, I think our continuing education program for leaders in the military is second to none, really. You know, we, as I said, we try to renew our commitment to being part of a profession at various intervals along the way. And then secondly, I do think there's something extraordinary about being given the responsibility for people's lives that should cause us all pause and put everything else we do in perspective. And so I'll accept that part of our uniqueness, which gives us some balance of both physical courage and moral courage that may be unique in our profession.